Hi guys. All right. Very interesting market analysis coming up here. Make sure to take notes. So, I think we're heading into a very complex situation here. And we kind of don't want to miss the train, so to speak. The NAMO here, we're monitoring it for a few days. Had kind of a hard time by that Friday afternoon, obviously sent it. Now, the interesting part here is the NAMO has plenty of room up. The RSI is already up here. And I think personally, we will probably rally until it's around 50 and then reject. Now, what does that mean for Monday here? Well, the good thing is Bitcoin did that. So Bitcoin already at Monday levels, right? Perfect. That's literally what I wanted SPY to do next week. Now it overshot it a little bit on the daily. It's still over its hourly Bollinger Bands with a double inside. We'll see how much it retraces. I was speaking about it with Doug about 24 hours ago, and I was like, just wait, the Chinese are gonna come and pump it because they know that everybody in America is gonna think that this summit is bullish, and obviously it goes kind of against the original idea about the whole thing, but we'll see. Nevertheless, we got the pump right when we needed to. Do I think that it goes higher? Possibly. Can it absolutely dump after the summit? Yeah, it can be a sell the news type of dealio. Okay, so watch out with that. Be happy if you caught it. But what does it do for SPX here? Well, let's just take a look. In for reference, we got Bitcoin right here. Okay, you got Bitcoin right here. Now, if we gap up, here's the important part. If we gap up, we can go. I would absolutely get out of Dodge on any of these swing calls we're holding if you hit 6100. Okay. And then we can start putting this puzzle piece together. These can be pretty quick, and if we can do it by Thursday or Wednesday, I don't even think we go that high. I think we hit this trend line. That is when you take some light puts in the money. How much down do we go after that? Well, that's the interesting part that we don't know yet. Reason being, all sentiment indicators, whether it's the NAMO or let me show you here, whether it's the volume. Now look at the day. These are dailies on US 500. Look at the volume. Huge bottom here. Bottom. That's a lot of volume on Friday. So usually when that happens, when you get a stick like that, it marks a bottom, right? And you couple that with that DEX reading we've been following. Where is it? Hold on. Here, right? You see we've been getting that extreme reading. Sorry, I had to close the door. I've been waiting on that. It's usually on lag, but that is an extreme reading, just like you see here. It comes and the bottom's there. It comes, the bottom's there, right? Comes, the bottom's there. So that indicates this is a major bottom. The reason I say then we're looking at rejecting is they're just playing psychological ping pong, right? With everyone. Everybody's super bearish and then they're super bullish and all of this. But nevertheless, this has been absolutely like incredibly on the money. I mean, this caught the whole decline of last week, even insinuating the repeat there. So as long as it works and keeps tracking, it has proven itself over. It doesn't always work, but for some reason this is the best seasonality chart in my opinion. So you got us going up here Monday. Probably if we can gap and hold, you could get a few more days. Now by Friday you're coming down. Whether that is Thursday, we still go higher and we see that 6100 spot. This is the thing you don't want to get hurt on, right? Because from here you can go a couple weeks out and absolutely just chill and talk shit in the chat and make money on it. Okay, so yes, did I start front running my swing a little too early? Yeah, absolutely, because this is not an easy bottom where you have a lower close on Thursday but you go lower on Friday. But remember this sword candle, reversal candle, pretty awesome. And as you can see here, this guy picked it up, that guy picked it up. They did the same the day before. So I'm glad I slept in, and I'm gonna, if we're gonna keep tracking this sports calendar with the time change coming up and everything, I might sleep in some more because it worked out great. Currently sitting in a ladder for Friday from 589 all the way up to 598 and in between, right? Another one I don't know, I didn't catch it myself, but Tesla hit that level that we've been talking about, 275, bounced hard. I think I'll stay out of trouble with this until the decline is over, and the second decline, and that's the one I wanted to talk about. SPY and SPX closed this gap. I don't know if we now bounce here and NQ for some reason is weak and it's kind of the banks that push us or crypto or whatever. I don't know if tech comes down hard, if there's gonna be some news. Could be that tech takes a hit on tariffs and actually goes and fills this gap. See what I mean? Or if it's left open, that is really strong. But we got to sub 497. The gap is here, right? So SPY doesn't have a gap anymore. Gap is gone. Okay, we filled the whole gap, so we can check that off. As far as SPX, we got higher and lower targets. We left a bunch of targets, mainly the ones I've put here. We even have a target up here. We also do have targets below, so it is telling me that at some point we're gonna undercut this low. I don't know when that happens, but it's telling me we're gonna undercut it. A lot of false moves in here, and that is, man, this was the fucking play, by the way. Oh my god, imagine zeros here. Damn, dude, damn. Ooh, spicy. But I just want to show you guys that you also still have a Dow Jones gap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right there. This is a bounce to the 9 here. Bitcoin's at the 21. SPX has a completely different setup, as you see. It's gonna be hard work to get through all of these, but that can take a whole week, right? If it wants to do it. Where's SPY? SPY kind of has the same setup, right? But if we can gap over this FOMC line and go for this, that is all I want. Then I'm going to scalp the rest of the week possibly. And but that's saying we go up. A lot can happen from now of filming this till open, but hopefully that works out. Now next week the patterns are, and this is also very interesting, right? I have a possible trend change for Monday that might have already played out, but it's still, you know, it gave me that date I was talking about, right? And that's an early high on Monday. And you know that pattern. If it's strong, final hour high, otherwise it's a straight line drop, which we're still in danger of. Tuesday early low, Wednesday early low, Thursday early high, and another trend change. It should be a bigger one. I don't know if we're in the window of that. That could be that decline, go down Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and then turn around again. And then Friday early high, okay? This is the stock to play. This is probably one of the hardest stocks to play, but that shit is huge. Those double bottoms here, I mean, that is just massive. And it's been really hard to catch, but this stock, man, it offered moves. Let's try to get dialed in on Meta. This thing is crazy. As far as Nvidia, remember everybody was saying, ooh, buy the fucking 115 puts. Now, yeah, if you got in when everybody started talking about them, when I saw them on the feed, yeah, you could have gotten 100 points, but look at where it's now. So tape is always best because it, you know, also shows when they sell it and all of that. As far as Flow Trade, he's working on a new version. I doubt it'll be online. Nothing has changed with OKLO. I just think a lot of these stocks are bottoming out for a big rally, a big spring rally. Honestly, that's what the sports calendar says. Makes sense that they absolutely fucked everything up for, you know, the coming huge OPEX. And that's another thing we want to stay out of trouble for big time. Big time. So if we're looking here, we play this pop, we catch this decline, and we long it. Okay, and the reason it shows that, and the reason I think it's gonna play out is basically Scott Bessent said that the real estate market is about to open up in a few weeks. That's a very specific prediction. How the fuck does he know that the real estate market's about to open up in 2 weeks? I know why. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason he says that the real estate market's gonna open up in a few weeks this is hilarious. It's all pre-planned. These are such fuckheads, all of them. The reason he's saying that is because he knows that in a few weeks the Fed is gonna start pulling some moves. More specifically, I think it's the 19th, yeah, the 19th. Why are they going to start pulling some moves? Well, they are suppressing the 10-year yield, right? Fully. So while they do that, and the ECB raises or cuts their rates here this week, the Fed's gonna be lagging with two cuts, right? So you start Monday with the inflation reading. If this comes in cool or even the same, the ECB is gonna cut, right? Then the Fed's lagging with 2 cuts. Monday we got ISM PMI. Could move the market. If you're still unsure of what it is the price, right? There you go. Let's see if we get a good reading. You got Japanese consumer confidence. This could be a dive bomb. It's also marked red. Just pointing that out. Tuesday. It doesn't look like we have a lot. We got Fed Williams. Okay, so Tuesday's probably gonna be a sleeping day for me. Wednesday, again, data. There you go. What else do we have on Wednesday? We got the oil numbers. They need to start doing that. We got beige book. Thursday, you get the decision, right? See here, previous forecast is that they cut, right there. Okay, jobs claims, and then they got their press conference, pre-market for us, yada yada yada. We got some speakers, and then non-farm payroll on Friday, which is going to be an interesting reading after all these government layoffs. What will the private sector do, right? And then to finish everything off, you got Fed Chair Powell end of day Friday for some YOLO action. Don't be a fucking hero. And you get this, and look at that. Okay, big swings here. So Friday is going to be an extra spicy day. Now I don't know if intraday we get some different readings, as if, you know, compared to this looks like an end of day sell-off that could go all the way into CPI. Okay, CPI, look at that, forecasted to come in cool. Because PPI was shit, PCE wasn't great. What are we gonna do? If they massage this, we're off to the races big time for about 2 weeks, in my opinion. Longer than that. So we're playing a huge move here, so don't be like fucking smoked on the 5 minute here. There's bigger moves, okay? That's why I'm in those swings, right? What else? Overall, a lot of calls coming in here, guys, a lot of calls. But let's look at the 5-day. We still have a lot of, the put boys are in big time here. That was a very bearish campaign. That is a very bearish campaign, but starting to look like we could short squeeze, which would be hilarious, but they need to do it out of the gate on Monday for us to like take out these two highs here. I don't want to be fucking around chasing tops here. Usually we do retest, so please keep that in mind. As far as, let's just look here, the March 3rd, yeah, you could easily hit these levels on Monday here. 4th, ooh, that would be spicy, but that is a big repellent. Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday says by Wednesday the top is in. Perfect. That goes, that's almost confirmation here. That shows that Wednesday end of day is the top. Don't even fucking chase it Thursday. You could go, yeah, Thursday it's already hanging out there, coming down. So yeah, let's play for a Wednesday. Let's try to play to be out of everything upside by Wednesday close, and then take some small, we're not gonna need a lot, small in the money puts for like next week's Tuesday. You're gonna have a week of fuckery, so don't during that week let them sway the grand plan. Okay, thank you guys, God bless.
2 miles in altitude, almost 6 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center already, traveling 500 miles an hour.